And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Auburn Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Fired in there, but incomplete. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. So Wisconsin's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him.
And this defense has squatters' rights in the backfield. Back-to-back sacks, and the crowd is insane. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 2nd down coming up. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Motion, trying to get the defense to show its hand. Pressure coming. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Well, last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave,
the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Flips it out to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Badgers want to move quickly.
that's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
They go to the draw. He breaks a tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Badgers are on the move. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He finds his man. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They're trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Badgers! A great catch and run for 6. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, gigantic implications in this top 15 battle today, and check out what's going down. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running back goes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's going to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his back in the middle. Smashes through. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And wings it incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's caught. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll give it to the back. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here, and build on that lead.
Throws to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. The Badgers line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The back goes in motion. On second down, wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, first down. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Badgers in the hurry up.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration in front.
And he's dragged down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got an open man. Can anyone catch him? And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, finally this offense is able to show a bit of a pulse. I mean, we haven't seen this all game, but how about that play? Generating an explosive one in the passing game. They're obviously trailing here in the fourth quarter. Maybe that's the play that's going to give them some life and give them a chance to win this game.
And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Snap from the gun on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Tight end finds a soft spot. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the run. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, That is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go up and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The quarterback takes a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.